In episode 97, I'd like to invite those who are taking writing workshop to share their work. Hello and welcome to In the Classroom, an educational podcast making teaching and learning more transparent. My name is Benjamin Stewart at benjaminlstewart.org, and today is January 24th, 2022. Before we get into today's topic, if you have any thoughts, insights, or experience regarding today's discussions, feel free to reach out to me at my Twitter handle at BNLEEZ. Today I'd like to invite those who are taking writing workshop to share their prior work. I like to do this anytime I have a course that I'm teaching that involves writing. It helps me a lot to be able to see some of your prior work and also to receive feedback or a reflection on your prior experiences with writing, to kind of see where you are currently in your writing process and in your own development. So I'd like to present a series of questions that I'd like for you to consider when you're drafting your reflection. When you're deciding on the kind of text that you want to share with me, feel free to share with me maybe some of your best work, or perhaps maybe it's not your best work, but it's something that you overcame, something that you feel particularly proud of in terms of how you developed as you were finalizing that text. So here are a few questions that you can include in your reflection. The first question: how was the experience in writing that particular text? Okay, so if you want to go into some details about how many rewrites, for example, feel free to go into that process. How long did it take you to complete the text? You could also include that in your reflection. Do you feel that it was enough time? Do you feel like you could have benefited from having more time to complete the text? Did you receive feedback from the instructor throughout the writing process, or primarily did you receive feedback at the end when you finished the final draft? Did you think the grade that you received from your instructor was accurate? And if not, in what way did you feel that it was not accurate? In what way do you feel the grade did not represent what you learned from writing that text? When writing the text, was the feedback from the instructor primarily in the form of comments, maybe in Word, as most of us are working online? Maybe you received some feedback from your instructor in Microsoft Word in the form of a comment, or perhaps you received verbal feedback, or maybe written feedback in a different way, in a different source, okay? Maybe the feedback was in front of the whole group. Maybe the instructor provided whole group feedback, or maybe it was done individually, okay? So these are some things that you can offer in your explanation. What aspects of your writing do you find the most challenging? Now, this question is just in general, in terms of all of your writing, not so much related to the work that you're sharing with me. What do you think, or what do you find most challenging when you are writing English as an additional language, and why do you think that is? The final question: how do you like to receive feedback overall? All right, and try to be as specific as possible. So, for example, do you like to receive feedback as a comment in Word? Does that work for you? Do you like to receive feedback at the very end of the process, or do you like to receive it throughout the process? Would you prefer to receive feedback as a whole group or done individually? Does it matter if it's done verbally versus in written form? All right, this is what you can include. Now, these last two questions are more general. The first set of questions that I proposed are very specific to the prior work that I'm asking you to share with me. So, again, the idea is to receive some of your prior work with some of your insights, your reflections, so that I kind of know where you are and also how you like to receive feedback. So it's very important that I get this information and that you offer some of your thoughts and insights on your own development as it relates to your writing. This has been In the Classroom, an educational podcast making teaching and learning more transparent. Thanks for listening.